Hi everyone, it's PhDSimmer here and welcome back to my channel. Today we are making over the Pancake household. So I actually did the Sims in a previous video. I will link that at the end of this one. But this is their home. It was quite old-fashioned, so I wanted to modernise it and brighten it up a lot, which is what I've been doing. This is the third household we've done so far, so we have done the BFFs and we have also done the Caliente house. So this is the third one. I think next I might tackle the Goth family, but yeah, I think I'm going to go for the Goths. I am working my way through the two base game worlds. First of all, well, the populated ones anyway. I'm going to go for Willow Creek and Oasis Springs, and then we will move on to some Sims from Windenburg and San Myshuno and Brindleton Bay. So if you want to drop any comments or suggestions down below for other families you want me to make over, then you can do that. And I'm doing this all in the same save file, so I might obviously I use a lot of CC, but I might use this as like my base save file, so that when I start new LPs, all the townies have got like really cool houses and they look, they've all been made over, which would be quite fun, I think, to see them around and about the town. I've also been giving people pets, and I gave Bob and Eliza 2 dogs, an Alsatian and I can't remember what the other one was, but it was like a little dog. But yeah, in terms of the house, I wanted to modernise it. It's kind of got a bit more of a feminine touch. I think that Eliza would probably rule the roost and be in charge when it comes to decorating, so Bob just puts up with what she wants. The house has got a lot of like light colours, like pale blues. I started off making the kitchen blue as well, but I felt it was just too much, so I changed that in a bit to yellow. I don't use yellow very much, so it's nice to experiment with that colour. And also I think it's nice to have a little practice, because obviously when we move on to the yellow gen for Not So Berry, we're going to have a more yellow house, so it's nice to practice. I think I use yellow in 2 rooms in this house, the kitchen and the bathroom. Well, I started off with yellow in the kitchen, but it felt a bit too bright, so I went for like a cream, but I definitely do yellow up in the bathroom. What else did I do? Yeah, this house is actually a lot bigger than it looks when you first see it on the map. It doesn't look like a big house. I thought, oh, this is not going to take too long, but actually it's pretty big. And it's originally got 2 bedrooms, but one of the bedrooms is enormous, so I converted that into a nursery, and then I made it a twin nursery. I made it a boy and a girl twin nursery, so you'll see that in a bit, but I figure that'll be quite fun. I'm sure with MC Commander I can cheat up Eliza so she's pregnant with a female and a male baby, so that'll be quite fun. So they got the room for them in the house, they might as well have the kids, and they got 2 dogs as I said before. So this video should have gone up on Sunday, but as you probably know if you are a frequent watcher of my channel, I was quite sick. I've had tonsillitis, like quite a severe case of it, and I actually had this video prepared in terms of I'd done the makeover, I'd filmed that, and I had done all the editing, but I couldn't do the voiceover. My throat was just like wrecked. It's still not great now, so this voiceover probably won't go on for too long. I'll just leave you with some tunes for the rest of the video, but I'm feeling, I'd say 90% better, 95%. I've just got a sore throat now I need to get rid of, but my gosh, I was not very well at all. And because it was contagious, I kind of just like had some time off work and I just stayed at home and just watched Netflix, and I just felt very sorry for myself. I was not having a great time, but I did play The Sims off screen. I started an off screen gameplay, and actually I went back and I gave all my old LP Sims a makeover. So I went back to my Get to Work and my Get Together and my City Living files, and I gave everyone a Maxis Match makeover, and I did film a couple of those, so I might add those into these like Saturday, Sunday makeover videos. But other than that, I started back at work today, and I feel really bad because I share an office and I've just been like coughing all day, so my office mate's probably just like not been able to concentrate, and yeah, probably hates me right now. She's probably like, go home, you're still sick, but I cannot stay at home any longer. I'm so bored. It's like when you're a kid, all you want is to be able to sneak off school. Like I never played hooky. I never like deliberately kept off school, but I did, like, if I felt a little bit sick I would exaggerate it a bit so I could get the day off. But when you're a kid it's fun, but when you're an adult it's just boring. Like, you just feel guilty all day that you're not at work, and well, at least I do anyway. I felt guilty all the last 2 days that I wasn't at work, and I just felt sorry for myself, and I couldn't be bothered to like cook, and I couldn't be bothered to like, I was just eating rubbish and watching Netflix. It was just awful, and I'm glad to be back into my routine. I was actually quite glad to go to work. That's sad, that's really sad. But the other thing I wanted to say was I had a nice little surprise when I got back to work. They had changed so on our doors we have our name, so that, you know, if someone's walking down the corridor trying to find you, they will be able to find you, and they changed my title on my door from Miss to Doctor, so that was so cool. If you guys don't know, my name is PhDSimmer on this, but also I am doing a PhD. I finished it in December, and they actually had Doctor on my door plaque today, and I did not know that was going to be happening. No one said anything, and I think they probably all were wondering where I was last week. I was off sick, and were kind of like, so maybe they knew I was not having a great week because I was ill when they put that up. So that was really nice. I actually took a picture of it and I sent it to my mum, and I put it on Instagram, and I was just like really pleased, really chuffed. It was like, I don't know, when I was taking a photo of it, I thought, oh gosh, people are going to think I'm quite sad taking a picture of this, but I felt quite emotional, really. So here we are onto the yellow bathroom. I think I changed the tub at some point because I felt like it was a bit overkill on the yellow. Maybe I didn't, I can't remember, but this house, yeah, it's pretty big, so I cut down Eliza and Bob's bedroom and turned one into a nursery, but then I realised they have another bedroom, so I just turned that into like a hobbies room. But yeah, I'm actually really enjoying these makeover videos, so I'm definitely looking forward to tackling the goth house. I don't know how I'm going to manage that because my style, I guess, when it comes to decorating is quite bright. I like to use light colours and then have like a pop of colour on a feature wall, and I kind of like greys, not grey, like soft greys, soft lilacs, like warm sort of neutral colours, creams and browns, and then I like to have a pop of colour, and I feel like that's not going to be good for the goth household. The goth household is quite gothic, quite dark, so it's going to be a challenge for me. But then there are a couple of nice new wallpapers that I got that are like a nice deep colour, so yeah, I'm going to be doing something a little bit different when it comes to the goths. As for the makeovers, I try not to edit the Sims up too much. I still want them to look like themselves, so if you haven't seen the Bob and Eliza makeover, do go and check that out. I think Eliza's changed quite a lot, but I think Bob still looks like Bob. He's just a much buffer, fitter version. Yeah, so here we go, making the nursery. I really didn't know what to do with this, so I turned it into a blue and pink twins nursery, and yeah, like, I think it's pretty cute. I find nurseries quite hard unless it's specifically for a toddler, because there's not a lot, they don't need any objects, they essentially are an object, the babies, so I added in a few clutter things. But yeah, I made another bathroom. This house has actually got 3 bathrooms, it's pretty darn huge, so it's a perfect family home. It will be available on the gallery. My username is Carrie266, so you can go ahead and download it, but bearing in mind that I do use a lot of CC, so it may not look as it does now. I use CC wallpapers and things, so you may not even get that, so just bear that in mind. And all the Sims that I recreate will be on the gallery too, but I think I'm going to leave it there because my voice is going to give out, and I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you do, leave a massive thumbs up. It really is encouraging to see those thumbs ups. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already, that would be absolutely awesome. And yeah, drop comments down below. Are you happy with me doing the goths next, or have you got another person in mind? And if not, who should we do after that? And I will see you in the next video. Bye guys.